I just read an article about the health benefits of cold showers. I tried taking a cold shower today, you guys. Was not a fan. I don't like starting my day seeing my penis look really shriveled and tiny. And then hopping into the cold shower after that's pretty brutal. My name's Matt Kinney. Dude, people made fun of me growing up because I was like overweight in elementary school. They called me Fat Matt. Then I lost the weight in middle school. They called me Skinny Kinney. All right? Now get this. In high school, nobody talked to me. So this is kind of interesting. I just found out that the male G-spot is in the prostate, and the only way to get to it is through the asshole. Which I think is kind of cool. I think finding the male G-spot is kind of like finding the remote in the couch. You spend a long time looking for it, and then you realize you've been sitting on it the whole time. This new girl I'm dating, she just found out she's allergic to latex. She found out she kept getting this rash around her vagina. And she looked it up. It turns out it's actually caused by the latex in condoms. The only problem is that we actually have not had sex yet. So I think either she's cheating on me or I need to quit fingering her after I make balloon animals. So one of those two. Been a tough few weeks for me, you guys. My grandpa passed away pretty recently due to organ failure. It was pretty brutal. His piano broke, so he shot himself. So that was too bad. My other grandpa, he was really ignorant growing up. Like, he still used the phrase colored people when I was a kid. So when I was like 7, I had to tell my grandpa, listen, Grandpa, you can't call them colored people. They are called the Power Rangers. So. Ignorant piece of shit. Come on. What are you doing? I was eating dinner by myself in my apartment a few days ago, and I started choking on my food. And I had to quickly Google how to give yourself the Heimlich maneuver, all right? So I guess you go up to the back of a chair and you thrust your stomach down into it. But then I looked around my apartment and I realized I only have beanbag chairs in my apartment. So shout out to my neighbor. She was home at the time. She saved my life. She let me borrow one of her chairs. I just went back home to see my family. My family's weird, okay? My parents, like when I was growing up, if I would watch a movie with my parents, if there's like a kissing scene in the movie, they would fast forward through the kissing scene, just to get straight to the part where they have sex. So that's weird. I don't know, it's hard being around my family because they all drink and I don't drink anymore. I don't know, I take alcoholism pretty seriously because when I was a kid, I was hit by a drunk driver. I was 7 years old, I was in the passenger seat. We pull up to a stoplight, we go, then bam, just like out of nowhere, my dad slapped me in the face. So, that was too bad. My mom's had a tough few years. So a few years ago, she was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And then 1 year later, she was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. That's a pretty terrible combo, diabetes and breast cancer, also known as sugar tits. So, anyways, weird things happen when someone in your family gets sick, like when my mom had cancer. Weirdly, her cooking got a lot better. She did not change her recipes, but I quit finding hair in my food, which is nice. So, anyways, my mom, so she had a tumor. She had a tumor in one of her breasts, and so they had to surgically remove her breast and replace it with a fake boob. So my mom has one fake tit now, which is kind of weird. She just has like one perfectly round, perky tit. Then the fake one is the other one, so they're both doing pretty good. I'll leave you guys with this. I was just back in the Midwest. It got me thinking of high school again. I'll tell you guys a quick story. So there was this one guy in my high school. He was pretty nerdy and unpopular. Until one day, someone found out this guy had a huge dick. All right? And the guy became a legend overnight for the rest of high school. He was just known as the guy with the huge dick. And I'm not here to brag to everybody tonight. But that guy was me, okay? Yeah. I'm the one that found out that guy had a huge cock. So...